Hi everyone, let's solve for the value of x. First, note that x can be expressed as square root of x squared, right? So that is what I'm going to replace this with. So I will write square root of x squared, then raised to the power of square root of x, right, is equal to 10. Now when you have a raised to the power of m raised to the power of n, this is equal to a raised to the power of m times n. Therefore, we can write this as square root of what? X raised to the power of 2 root x is equal to 10. Now let's simplify this equation. We have root x here, we have root x here. Let's call it an alphabet. So we can say let square root of x be equal to y. So we can now write this as y raised to the power of 2y is equal to 10. Now because we have y, that is what we are looking for, the variable, as our power, we have to solve it using ln or log, right? So let's introduce ln to both sides of this equation. So we are going to have ln y raised to the power of 2y is equal to ln 10. Now let's bring this 2y down, because when you have ln a raised to the power of b is equal to b multiplied by ln a. So that means that we can write this as 2y multiplied by ln y is equal to ln 10. Now we are going to divide through by 2. I would like you to follow me step by step. Yes, because in a jiffy, I'm going to introduce a function that is very interesting. You enjoy this, trust me. So if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please click on the subscription button and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss our amazing videos. I upload videos daily, so tune in at your convenience to watch for new uploads. Thank you very much. Now, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. All right, so let's divide through by 2. So we have 2y ln y divided by 2 is equal to ln 10 divided by 2 as well. Now 2 we divide 2, we have y multiplied by ln y is equal to ln 10 divided by 2. Now note that e to the power of ln x is equal to x. That means e to the power of ln y will give us y, right? Yeah, so if we introduce that here, we are going to have, instead of us to write y, we are going to write e to the power of ln y. So we have e to the power of ln y multiplied by ln y is equal to ln 10 divided by 2. So we can now rewrite this as ln y e to the power of ln y is equal to ln 10 divided by 2. Now let me introduce this function. It is the Lambert W function. Yes, the Lambert W function states that if you have an expression in this form, a multiplied by e to the power of a, and you introduce this function, all right, this is the Lambert W function, that your answer is a. Now you can see why I tried to get the same thing as both my power and my coefficient. Therefore, using this, you can see that our a is ln y. Therefore, if we introduce the Lambert W function here, this side will give us ln y. But recall that we're not looking for y, we are looking for what? X. So sit put and see how we got to the final solution. All right, so we are going to introduce the Lambert W function here, and we have the Lambert W function of ln y e raised to the power of ln y is equal to the Lambert W function of ln 10 divided by 2. Okay, all right, so from here we can see that this side will give us ln y is equal to the Lambert W function of ln 10 divided by 2. Now let's continue. So looking at what we have now, we have ln y is equal to the Lambert W function of ln 10 over 2. So what we are going to get is, if we introduce e to both sides of this, why am I doing that? Because I want to bring out y. So if I introduce e to both sides of this, I'm going to have e thus. All right, yes, that is what I'm going to have. Now e to the power of ln y will give me y is equal to e to the power of the Lambert W function of ln 10 divided by 2. Now let's go back. Recall what our y is. Recall that our y is square root of x. So we now introduce it. So square root of x, which is y, is equal to e to the power of the Lambert W function of ln 10 divided by 2. So to get the value of x, we have to square both sides of this equation. So if we square both sides of this equation, we are going to have that x is equal to e to the power of the Lambert W function of ln 10 divided by 2, everything raised to the power of 2. Now, approximately, if you should solve this, approximately, you are going to get 3.45, and that is the value of x. Thank you so much for watching.